absolute free farm down, and it's worth it. He rotated too.
Yeah. It seems like to me, not just Liquid, but in general, the best teams are always willing to leave the laning phase early. They're always willing to make these kind of mass rotations. Why do you think that is? Like, why is the meta that way?
Just because people started to realize that the CS that you get, it doesn't really mean anything if you enable the rest of your team. As bottom lane, Crit does have the skewer and should be okay. The Nature's Wrath, not going to quite clip him, but now they're going to push into this bottom tower with their double siege wagons. And I think most of it comes down to opening up the game for the rest of your team. By taking these early towers, it allows your supports to make really aggressive moves. You get deeper and deeper wards. You open up opportunities for you to go for Roshans earlier on. Your carries can farm into the enemy jungle. And that's why the best teams do it. I mean, OG made a living off of that principle. No-Tail would just run around with the rest of his team taking towers. And we see that same commitment right now out of
the plasma field. They're going to go for mind control first here, and he's going to be slowed down by the Oracle as well. He's definitely dead. S4 is going to look for more here as Kuro somewhere in the trees. S4 spots him now and is unable to stop that teleport. So a very heavy rotation and doesn't even save the tower. Did they get the last hit?
They need to take the tower themselves, yes. If EG want to make this somewhat even, they brought 5 heroes down here. You have to take a tower yourself, otherwise all you got was 200 gold. And that's what I meant by the kills don't really matter in that sense. You get that kill, you get 200 gold, sure, but it doesn't slow down anything that Liquid wants to do. And for EG, look at this. Now they disperse as 5, meaning this entire move wasn't really to protect the tower, it was to get that one kill. Not really worth it at all. And now they're going to lose top. They're sort of just getting outmaneuvered.
And normally you have a hero that's fantastic at being able to defend these towers in the Darkseer, but that's usually with the Helmet Dominator build. You can't go that against a Chen. Gonna try and be able to get that healing. We'll be able to take it out. Healing ward down.
It's the double catapults. They're going to back up. They don't want to get this tower tonight, but still, EG sort of being run around the map right now. And this is sort of how the game is going to look for the time being because of the nature of Liquid's lineup. Very push heavy, lots of summons, getting aggressive on tier 1 tower as Kuro is going to finish that up with his catapults. And now here's the mid-game timing that Liquid want to hit. They've taken 2 towers, they're up in kills, they've got this minor gold lead.
3,000 net worth lead. This early onto the game, not too bad. The Evil Geniuses, if they can hit a good mid-game swing and start taking some tier 1 towers themselves, things will rapidly shift, but Arteezy just trying to secure this area for the upcoming bounty runes in 10 seconds time. But Mind Control and GH are not going to give it up so easily, especially with Kuro coming in from the side. Arteezy's going to be chased away here. The Wrath of Danger is going to land with a Fissure. Echo Slam as well being used. They're going to try and TP in the Darkseer. Arteezy is going to be able to jump away, but the pull in onto Matumba Man is going to be able to ensure that the PA does die. And that is the first real good showing of that Chen teleport.
And look at this bottom lane. The creep wave's already there. They're going to continue to get aggressive and not quite having a Fissure just yet as he fakes it, but Surge maxed out, gets him well away from that area. And Kuro is really sacrificing his game here. Level 4, he's all in on this push concept. They've got some backup with Miracle farming away. This is like their insurance policy in case this like completely fails. But still, they're getting a lot on the map right now.
Yeah, they only have one way to be able to stop Miracle. So he's been pretty free just push in lane super aggressively, knowing that he can always rely on either his movement speed. Oh, nice Fissure block. S4 still sped up by the Surge, will be able to walk around that one. You can see S4 is just desperate to try and kill the creep wave before he gets to the tower, but the triple siege wagon is on its way. And that will be another, or the first tier 2 tower down.
Yeah, and EG's lineup is just greedy. Like, you have a PA mag, it takes some time to get online to really get her that free Battle Fury. He has 3 levels in the Empower, but it means that his actual teamfight contribution is just to empower the PA, who can't really fight pre-BKB. And now Liquid's actually just hitting high ground here. This is a level 6 Chen. Just a bunch of level 6 heroes down here, and they brought Miracle 2 for this, so they mean business. And EG, they're starting to drag heroes back, but Crit doesn't have a TP for 25. Arteezy doesn't want a TP back just yet. But this tower is going down pretty quickly. This is 3 siege wagons that are protecting them too, with the healing ward.
Are going to be able to get the vacuum wall just to get some sort of illusions out and push Liquid back. But the thing is that they have incredible sustain between the early the early amount of gold they've gotten, they already have a mech. They have
no way to stop these siege wagons. They're gonna lose Rex.
They even have the Chen always being able to heal up the siege wagons, get that healing amplification, that 25% with the healing ward.
This is a 12-minute Rex right now being taken by Liquid, and EG, they don't even look concerned. I don't know why, but Arteezy and Crit have made the call. We're not coming back.
As you said, I mean, they can't stop it. And
guys,
EG feel the same way. Matama Man,
they're gonna just do the same
here,
thing.
but they're just gonna come right back. Miracle make sure the Matama Man's gonna be fine. They're just gonna group back up and head towards mid, and Evil Genius has gotta come up with an answer sometime soon here.
The confusing part about this move is because EG demonstrates that they're not willing to fight back here. They'll just go for it again as they temporarily go on S4, but they don't have an easy way to kill the catapults at this phase of the game.
Yeah.
The Darkseer doesn't do anything, nor does the Razor. It really is just this PA, but PA only has treads. This is a 13-minute game, and you see that Arteezy has already made the switch to the Vlads because he realizes everything has been sped up. This is no longer your normal game where you can go for a greedier item build. You can't really go for the Deso. Liquid is not going to give you that time, and they have experience playing against this PA mag. They knocked out Vici when they did it.
Because of the Chen, they can always go and defend their tier 1 towers whenever EG tries to split push. They sent Miracle up to top lane, as well as the Earthshaker. They pulled Earthshaker back over to mid, and now they're going to push both mid and top tier 2s at the same time.
They needed reach, I think, in their lineup for EG because they have no way to get to this back line. So everybody sits behind this mech Viper, this Jug with healing ward. They have 3 different heals on their team. They've got a mech. There's no real response right now.
Yeah.
And I think EG, they were trying to just buy time, and they're going to go for smoke here because they can't just allow them to come to the high ground. Sumail gets the D ward off, but this might just be the make or break fight.
Smoke in from the side, giving Arteezy the surge, trying to get to the back line, but you could see Miracle and Matama Man are always putting themselves between EG and the rest of the back line. They're making sure that Chen can't really be gone on. Same goes with GH here, but they're trying to get Matama Man. The echo slap on the 3! The skewer back! RP is going to be able to lock him down inside the wall. Now Arteezy's trying dealing some of his damage out, but they just don't have enough. Sumail barely gets away there. They need to be able to deal with the healing ward, though. Finally, GH does fall, but Arteezy as well as S4 is low enough. Sumail barely managed to get away there with a TP out. Arteezy being gone on with the Omni. Over to the illusion. S4 surged up, will be able to run away. Arteezy spotted and get the kill. No miss there from Mind Control, and the spin from Miracle will finish it off with a double damage rune. They hit right into the Roshan pit.
That is the most convenient rune. Miracle just says, oh, I got the kill, and I pick up a DD rune, and this is going to be a fast one. And this is crazy to me because 2 days ago we saw Liquid have to do the craziest comeback. They did it again yesterday, and now they're in a position where they're about to just take a 20-minute win in Game 1. This is so well done by them.
Incredible pace set by Team Liquid. They certainly came into this Game 1 with a great plan and a great draft.
There's almost a Manta style on this Jug. He has Manta Drums phase at 15 minutes. So it's not even like he's given up his farm so that his team could push.
Our Darkseer couldn't go Helmet Dominator. He went Crimson Guard. Does he have it yet?
No.
Oh, they need that Crimson Guard so badly.
I think it is flying to him.
Pushes.
Oh no, it's just 2 salves.
Arteezy trying to make a go here. Evil Geniuses know they cannot let Liquid get to the base again, so they can keep on trying to fight outside of it. The Shrine is still up too. Sumail needs some help. He's already drained so much damage away from Miracle. He's going to be saved by the Oracle now. S4 just trying to chase down these heroes, look for his opportunity to be able to get a good vacuum to pull him back in. He's going to grab Matama Man here with a wall out. Matama Man is going to be slowed down enough. They will be able to get that 1 kill, but Evil Geniuses is a bit low, so they'll back up to their Shrine instead of chasing for more.
Liquid's just going to wait for the Viper and go again. They still have all their tier 1s, so pushes can be sustained forever, and now Darkseer wall has been used, so EG's going to go for it again. They're smoked up. They know they have to take a fight. While Matama Man's dead, they're going to go for the back line here.
They spot out Mind Control as well as Kuro. Arteezy's already taken so much damage from Miracle. Finally, does manage to get the jump onto Kuro. Kuro is going to be able to cleanse himself a bit here, trying to get a bit of that heal. The RP does go down, locking down the 2. With the cleave, they're going to be able to take out Mind Control as well as he can't really save himself, and Miracle just moves away. Really great read. You said, look, they're just going to be able to pull in Viper as soon as he's back up, and Evil Geniuses, they made that same read too, so they immediately fight again.
if you wait for the Viper to come back and you have no wall right there and everybody refreshes their spells on the side of Liquid, you probably just lose the game. I don't think this position is really recoverable this early on.
Yeah.
And so being able to make that hold quite big for them, but they're not quite out of danger yet, not even close.
No, certainly not. With an 8,000 net worth lead for Team Liquid. And about to be Shrines going down as well. Of course, Kuro's going to have to make the recovery. He did lose his catapults. Trying to make an initiation here on a crit. Fisher, Miracle, thinking about going for the Omni Slash, decides against it.
The catapults are pretty critical to this.
Yeah. So you're going to have to wait for the 20-minute marker if you want to be able to get some Siege Wagons again. But this will mean long enough time for S4 to be able to get his Crimson Guard. That will help a lot for both the team fights as well as the defending the high ground pushes and just slowing him down.
I mean, things look pretty bleak. I'd say this is like a 85-15 game. If I had to guesstimate. The only, for EG, your play is just to keep holding on.
Yeah.
That's really all there is. There's no real thoughts about taking towers or taking objectives. It's just hold on and hope that Liquid's lineup eventually will break. Like, that the supports have given up too much, like Kuro doesn't really become a factor later on. Mind Control's gone all in with his build as well. He's only level 9. He's picked up a Solar Crest. This is the beef up your tower hitters build.
Yep.
So for them, that's the win condition. And for Liquid, it's just, well, we'll just wait for a catapult and go for it again. Their route to victory is so much easier. And they could probably get away with trying, I want to say 2 or 3 more times before the game evens out, because they took that bottom rack so early.
Yeah. Gonna have a mech for the Darkseer, so he didn't actually go for the Crimson Guard. He just wants more team fight, more sustain for his team.
Yeah. The margin for Liquid very high, and conversely for EG not so much, as a minute and a half left on this Aegis, and they're gonna go for the high ground. This is what you needed to avoid. You needed to take fights outside of the base if you were EG, but now Liquid pressing forward as RTZ does take that top tower. He's gonna try to max greet things and only come back when he absolutely needs to, and this is gonna force Liquid back as GH is set up. He might want to try to use the Echo here. He's gonna jump.
Gonna be able to grab him. RTZ hit by the fish as well. The follow up, there is going to be mind control here with the Sprout ready to go. Miracle is almost there as well. They don't even need more spells. GH by himself pretty much is able to get the kill onto RTZ, and now they can head right back to mid, and Evil Genius is desperate to be able to push out the lanes. You could see S4 was already trying to push out mid, see if they can stall things long enough. 20 seconds for RTZ to come back up.
Yeah, and Kuro trying to find whatever creeps he can to add to his army right now. The Hellbear Smashers will have to do for this push. They do have the swiftness aura.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't stack though, the downside of it.
Trying to run in, go for the bounty runes. As for not even going to be able to get that one. GH is able to get in front of him, and with the Sprout from Mind Control, now S4 could be in some serious trouble here. He's trying to juke out GH as best as possible here. With that big burst of movement speed, he will be able to get to this bottom lane. Maybe he's going to try and throw down another Ion Shell, but he's finally going to be found by GH. Another Fisher slowing him down. There's going to be the Viper Strike. GH is just trying to get another Enchant Totem stun. Not going to be able to get a good Sprout from Mind Control. The blocking in from the trades as well, not letting him get around, but now the Surge is going to be able to give him the phase through. But GH is there once again, gets in front of him with the Enchant Totem one more time. There's another round of the Fisher. Where's the rest of Evil Geniuses? S4 is super tanky here, and he can certainly survive a bit longer. Samael finally going to show up here. They're going to go for GH. A fast kill onto him, perhaps. GH pretty tanky, thanks to the mechs of Metumba Man. They have the wall out. BA going to commit it on the side into the back line. Going to be able to save S4, but the Oracle does die for it. And Metumba Man now, he's going to have his damage drained down. RTZ trying to make the jump forward, but he's broken out for the Viper. And he's trying to get out of this Sprout somehow. Crit is going to be able to give him a PA jump. Trying to get away in through mid, but a one last shot from Mind Control will be able to finish up the kill. He's dead for 40 seconds, does have buyback.
And guess what's here now? The catapults have finally spawned.
Liquid don't need to wait for the mid push. They've got a bottom lane pushed in.
He grabs the catapult and the high ground push is here. EG, you cannot afford to lose 2 racks this early on into the game, as S4 is trying to do whatever he can. He understands that he's unkillable, but doesn't really deal any damage is the problem.
Need to be able to hold for another 10 seconds. No,
It does have the blink dagger.
Man.
But he doesn't really do any damage without the PA available.
Yeah.
So he's going to wait for the PA to spawn, give her Empower, smoke up, maybe look for the RP.
And Liquid, there's no real rush for them. They can just go back to farming up all these creeps. I mean, they totally own the map. Evil Geniuses can't really push out too often for fear of getting picked off by GH. Evil Geniuses know it too. They successfully scan on the high ground, but not much they can do about it.
I don't know if that scan gives you any real information.
No.
It just sort of confirms they're still there.
Yep. They're still hanging out. And they've got a Furion too, so they can stay relatively grouped up, and Furion can always TP in when he needs to. They've got the Chen pull in as well.
The one downside of Liquid's lineup, if there is any, is at this phase of the game, is that their cores don't really have disables themselves.
Yeah.
So if GH dies like we saw early, everyone just sort of runs away.
10-13, 23 minutes in, 12,000 net worth lead for Team Liquid in this opening game. Evil Geniuses just trying to hold on. Roshan is going to be coming up soon though, and Team Liquid, they could use an Aegis and Cheese for the next high ground push.
And everybody from EG right now itemizing just for the mid game. You have a BKB immediately queued up for the PA. Razor's already bought one after the drums. No SNY or any of that shenanigans. And Mind Control actually has 3,100 gold saved up. Not quite buying anything yet.
You could see RTZ so far behind the average for PAs at this point.
And this is with a mag on his team.
Yeah.
This just goes to show how much pressure Liquid has put on EG.
They're willing to sacrifice some of their players' games to be able to take these early objectives, and they did so at such a blistering pace that it actually put EG behind.
I love these types of games now because it becomes very clear-cut.
Yeah.
What both teams need to do at this point. For EG, it's just hold on. And for Liquid, it's try to get 2 racks pre-30 minutes, and then you just throw bodies.
EG got to get outside their base somehow. As Vor's going to kind of show himself in mid to disguise the fact that EG are currently 4-man smoked up, and they're going to try and wrap around into this high ground area. But it seems like Team Liquid already made the read.
Radiant's top tower is
They're going to start backing up. Roshan is available, and that's why EG need to push out too.
And Mind Control, Solar Crest, Crimson Guard. As GH picks up an Invis rune. See what kind of implications this has as EG. They don't want to give up the second Roach.
S4 running into the pit. Oh, bash from Roshan happens at the perfect time. They are going to be able to kill that healing ward and start sealing away some Miracle's damage. GH sitting on the side here, waiting for his opportunity.
So if a BKB committed, he's just stuck in Sprout the entire time.
Sumail finally managed to get back out. They're really committed here from the man. The Fisher's finally going to be laid out to slow down the damage. Now the Echo Slam is the PA is committed. Oracle's going to be able to pop it and save Arteezy. He's popped BKB, but he has to back himself away from all this. And Sumail, he no longer has his magic immunity either. Team Liquid just baited Evil Geniuses in, forced them to use all their abilities, didn't get a kill, and now they're just going to be chased down as Sumail tries to go for a very optimistic TP. Won't be able to make it out alive. A double kill for Miracle, and one more. They're going to be able to find Fly's Oracle as well. Looks like,
stuck?
unless...
Wait, GH?
Okay, GH.
He blocked himself out.
He can't actually get to him. Well, there's bounty runes. GH is going to say, no, Crit, you can't get that either. And Team Liquid don't need to take Roshan. They can just go straight to mid. They've got 20 seconds with Sumail down.
Yeah, more importantly with S4 down, who's their tanky frontliner. This is going to be the second set of racks, pre-26 minutes. They're pinging towards that top area, but likely to just go back to Roshan and finish that up.
You could see EG, I mean, they were just so desperate to make that fight work that they got lured into a terrible position, and Liquid was just able to play it very patient. Waited out both the BKB durations. Arteezy gonna try and kill some of these Chen creeps, but with mid and bottom lanes of racks gone, Team Liquid don't need to do anything. They could just wait until Evil Geniuses is forced to defend, and then they could take Roshan. In fact, look at this. Mind Control's gonna go for the TP onto the tier 3 tower here. And I thought he
just
was
got
going to
TP
summon
back?
some treants, but he didn't actually have it off cooldown.
That was some sort of wisp play? Like,
Yeah, that was a cute little play.
The shortest relocate of all time, but he doesn't actually do any damage.
They're going to start losing some of these...
The tier 4s are just getting hit right now, but EG are loath to give up this area because I think they realize if they give up Aegis Cheese, the game is just over. So they're making the call. Our tier 4s, they'll take care of themselves for at least a minute or two. Just stay around the Roshan pit. Don't give this up for free. And Liquid's playing the waiting game. They know they're under no duress. They can wait for as long as they want to. The creeps bottom, this is their second assault. The tower's already lost more than 1,000 HP, and this is finally going to send EG back.
Especially with the way the mind control can start chipping away at that tier 3. Feels like EG, if they want to force this Roshan fight, they got to try and do Roshan themselves.
Yeah, now that EG's been spotted in this bottom lane, Liquid just immediately march into the Roshan pit, just maneuvering around and around, making life incredibly hard right now for EG, giving them no pressure to work, no space to work with. As EG, they're around the area. This might just be the last fight of the game for them, as if they lose this,
the healing ward sitting just outside the base. Look at that, a haste rune spawning for Matumba Man. Immediately going to be perched on by the Oracle.
S4 gonna run in, tankiest hero on the team.
At half health, they give him that magic immunity. So he can just kind of get some vision inside the pit, see what's going on. He's going to take some damage.
Move?
They've got to get in there somehow, and Sumail's going to start draining the
Echo Slam, there's no opportunity for a BKB. Finally, they do save Sumail here with the RP out, but they just don't have any damage, it seems like. Sumail trying to come in for this Roshan. He knows he's going to be dying here, so he needs the Aegis, but he can't kill Roshan fast enough. Now Arteezy stuck inside the Sprout again and again. It just seems like a lifetime for Artur. He
And
will be able to get away, but Crit is probably going to die here. He does have a blink. He gets away, but still. Aegis for Team Liquid. 2 lanes of racks down. This should just be pretty simple for them. Just march up to that top lane.
You saw in that fight, by the way, when he landed the RP, Arteezy just straight went in for GH. Because he's all the control in the fight, but he didn't even burst him in that engagement, and that just tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
They're not even focusing on trying to get the cores down.
And here comes Team Liquid, Evil Geniuses. That was pretty much their last do or die reasonable scenario. Now it's going to take something special for them to be able to defend this final push. S4 just going to run in. Crit trying to go for the skewer back, completely whiffs on that one. They do have the wall vacuum. That's what S4 is currently trying to set up on, but they need to be able to deal with this heal before S4 trying to go for the punch. Doesn't actually get it. He may die for that attempt. In fact, he does. He doesn't get any spells off whatsoever. And now the tier 3 about to fall. Evil Geniuses. How are they going to be able to stop this one? Miracle just swinging like a madman right now as he's fully 6-slotted. Butterfly, Mjolnir. Melee Rax is falling. Range Rax is gone as well. That's going to be Megas before the 30-minute marker. And Evil Geniuses, you might as well call GG right now unless you think you can fight up against Megas. And a very strong Team Liquid with a 27,000 gold lead. Sumail finally forced to pop his BKB here. The Fisher comes out. He fights, but he does no damage whatsoever. Matumba Man even has the frost armor from the Ogre Magi to be able to tank him up against any sort of physical damage from EG. S4 is going to come back here in 2 seconds time. Crit forces Skewer out of that Sprout. And Matumba Man just sitting on the front line staring at anyone. They are going to be able to get the vacuum onto 3. The wall out. They do have the healing ward. Mind control. Daggered away, but it looks like they're just going to be the throne dying here as the Siege Wagons continue to beat it down. Spamming out that RP over and over. The Echo Slam locking down. S4 is going to be falling here. Sumail has no damage whatsoever, and that's it. GG going to be called game 1. Utterly dominated by it once again.
Such a cool strategy by Liquid. The 14-minute racks, and that was a move that there's no way EG expected. All of a sudden, they just kept going. There was 3 Siege Wagons. EG, I think they realized too late, there's no way to stop these. They just keep hitting. They only had magic damage at that point. Sumail only had 2 levels of Link, so it wasn't like he could fight either. And just really well done. Not a lot of wave clear on the side of EG. I think they probably thought with this Razor pick, we shored up a lot of our weaknesses on our draft. Because we have this hero that can fight early, but you can't fight into that.
Little did they expect that Team Liquid at this idea of just these multiple siege wagons, these early pushes. It was such a cool strategy put together, and that's what you expect out of the former TI champions in Team Liquid. An incredible game one, and certainly a big draft advantage for Team Liquid. We're going to go to the panel now to be able to break that down. I'm sure